possibly want. I want to do it all again. Why? You just mess it up again. Where do you think you're going? I want to do it again. I want to do it again. Is that right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Franklin. Don't play me for stupid. I was there. You didn't know about the bombings until you got here. ISN isn't airing that information outside Earth. They don't want to encourage anyone else to do the same. So, if you didn't know about the bombings, how could you carry a message from Sheridan about it?
Well, I couldn't. But I know the captain wouldn't like it any more than you do. And since you were having a hard time with the others, I thought...
You thought you'd give me a little outside support?
Yeah.
So, like I said, you're a liar. But you're my kind of liar.
My father was first officer on the Eris. And when that ship went down, we were told that there wasn't much chance anybody would survive. Or that any survivors would be allowed to live by the enemy. It took almost 2 months for our forces to retake that base. I remember watching ISN when they opened up the enemy base and 3 injured soldiers came out. One of them was my father. The base doctor had kept him alive over the objections of the CO because he believed that life was sacred and had to be preserved. And when I saw him walk out, supported by the doctor, I knew right then that's what I wanted to do with my life. Of course, my father, he wasn't too happy about it, but he always said we had to go our own way. So I did. So when this is all over, I'll be out there looking for anybody I can save, on our side or theirs, because that's what I do. That's what I would want them to do for me. Or for you. Find myself in terms of what I wasn't. I wasn't a good soldier like my father. I wasn't the job. I wasn't a good prospect for marriage or kids. Always what I wasn't. Never what I was. And when you do that, you miss the moments. And the moments are all we've got. When I thought I was going to die, even after everything that's happened, I realized I didn't want to let go. I was willing to do it all over again, and this time I could appreciate the moments. I can't go back, but I can appreciate what I have right now, and I can define myself by what I am instead of what I'm not.
And what are you?
Alive. I remember my first time on a transport, on the Moon-Mars run. I was just a kid, maybe 17. A buddy of mine was messing around and zipping through the halls, and he hid in one of the airlocks. I don't know, I guess he was going to try to scare us or something, I don't know. But just as I got close, he must have hit the wrong button because the air doors slammed shut, space doors opened, and he just flew out into space. Now, the one thing they never tell you is that you don't die instantly in vacuum. Just hung there against the black, like a puppet with his strings all tangled up. Or one of those old cartoons where you run off the edge of the cliff and your legs keep going. You could see that he was trying to breathe, but there was nothing. And one thing I remember when they pulled in his body, his eyes were frozen. A lot of people make jokes about spacing somebody, about shoving somebody out an airlock. I don't think it's funny.